Previously on Lovers and Friends, there was some lust and some love in the air.
So tonight's the night. It's finally just Lionel, myself, and some alone time.
We doing yoga.
Wow.
I was like, what the hell?
So slowly and gently open your eyes.
I noticed Lionel wasn't as flexible,
I ain't finna lie, yoga is not for me.
so let me turn this up a notch. Let me feed him a strawberry.
Me and my ex broke up. It was the best relationship I ever been in, honestly.
He did get passionate during one time when he was talking about his ex.
I guess he liked me. I mean, he asked for a reason, so.
I'm not sure if I'm in a space to call the date successful. Yoga really wasn't his thing. The food was kind of okay. You know, he's a little hard to please.
Was happy to see you again. I want to bring you to something. I've never done this, so.
I ain't never been axe throwing. I just want to make sure I leave here with all my limbs intact. That's all.
Let me call you right back, okay?
Who calling us?
No one's calling us. Someone called me.
Whoever he talking to, it sound real intimate. So I want to know who calling us, baby. But after I said that, I thought he was gonna say, I thought he was gonna end the date real quick. All right, 1 and 1.
I love it. I love it here. Do you sing or rap?
I do both. Niggas on the Grand Beat cap, putting on for the whole damn map.
I was willing to download this CD because he really does. He really does have talent.
Find out to see if there was actually a connection between the gentlemen.
Gon' love me, boo. Gon' love me, boo. You gon' love me, boo. You gon' love me.
Welcome back to Lovers and Friends. Today we'll get to see Dennis and Lionel meet up with their friends and tell them what's been going on.
And decide if they found love or another friend. Let's check it out.
Let's check with Dennis and his friends.
Hey!
Ooh, we have so much to talk about.
Oh, you fine?
Oh, thanks, babe. I invited my cousin Jasmine over so that we could talk about the date and so I could let her know how it was with the dudes, the group date, and overall how I went with D, how I went with Lonnie, because she didn't know nothing. So I had to let her know how it was with the person I picked and the person she picked. Okay, so what was the last I told you about the date?
As far as your date, you told me nothing. You just told me you was gonna date, and that was that.
So it's actually 2.
Ooh, like, who the fuck you think you are?
We all know who I am now. But I couldn't just pick, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to see, and I wanted to put in a little competition, you know, see if you was gonna fight for it, you know, see if you really wanted it. So we went to like this recreational place. It was like this rock climbing shit.
Okay.
Some shit I was out of breath and I couldn't do.
How was it?
It was good.
How did it go?
It
I need
went good.
details.
I will give you details. So it was D and Lionel.
Okay.
And I told them whoever wins was gonna have our conversation first.
Okay.
So actually D won, surprisingly. Well, not
Okay.
surprisingly.
So wait, y'all went all together and then you made them 2 go?
I made them 2 go. I mean, we all went, but then I made them compete to
Okay,
see.
so no, wait, first of all, who won? Like, y'all all 3 went?
Shit. D.
So you was last?
I think I was last.
Ah, man.
I think D won. I can't remember. Shit, at this time I was drunk, so I was trying to remember. Yeah, so he, you know, D did his shit. He came through. We had our conversation, and actually, babe, like I was shocked. I was shocked because his conversation, you know, I'm big on conversation.
Right.
Like it was so effortlessly, it flowed. Like he was asking the questions I wanted him to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like I was actually shocked. Then Lionel came up trying to interject, saying, "Would y'all speed it up?"
Oh,
it was cute.
It's the competition for me.
It's the competition for me. You know how us Leos is.
Yes,
so
sir.
after we had our conversation, then I had the conversation with Lionel.
Okay.
And it went good. I like him. You know, I think he's so handsome, but it was something.
I thought D was handsome.
He's not a bad looking guy.
Okay.
He's not. I mean, I'm not saying he is, but Lionel, it was just something about him that stood him. It was his teeth.
Okay.
His teeth
Mine
is so
handsome, so they both handsome for sure.
Yeah, so when we sat down and had a conversation, you know, we were talking. His conversation didn't flow like these.
Okay.
It didn't. I would give him that. It didn't flow like these, but he still asked all the questions I wanted him to ask. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the night, I had to pick. I had to be mean and be the heartless person and pick one
You're
person.
not even heartless.
I'm not. So it was so hard for me, but I ended up picking Lionel.
Okay, you pick Lionel.
Yeah, but the only reason why I picked
for D.
He had the Hennessy. Jazz, I think you only liked him because he got Henny. And we all know I'm a Henny boy. So I think that's the one thing that stood out to you. And then, you know, chocolate, I guess, was another. But I don't know if you was in your right mind when you was picking him. Okay, so after I picked Lionel, we ended up going on a date at Axstone. This was something new for me.
Wait, so y'all went to rock climbing together, all three of y'all? And you did another date just with him?
Just with him.
Because he won.
Because he won.
Okay, so how was that? Fill me in.
Just to see how I went. It was good. You know, it was fun. He kicked my ass in that too. I'm starting to realize I'm not good at nothing.
Yeah.
Besides cooking.
Oh yeah, you do your thing in the kitchen. That's what I know.
You know what I'm saying?
You go down in that kitchen.
I may not be good at rock climbing. I may not be good at everything, but I know my place and I know my way around the kitchen. And I know the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So that is one thing I am confident that I'm going to hold down. It was good, you know. We did the Axstone conversation was good. But it's something about him, Faye. I don't know.
Like,
you know how I am about that spark and that vibe.
Like, the vibe was good the first time.
It's a good vibe, but I don't get that spark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know how he is about that spark. Yeah. Like, I need something that's like,
ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm excited for you to text. I'm excited.
Ooh, hold up. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know if I quite get that. Me and Jazz sitting here talking, and you know, as I'm telling her about Lionel, I'm going more into depth with her about him. I just tell her, you know, the one thing that we were missing is that spark. And we all know what that spark is. And I guess the easiest and quickest way for me to put that, and not to sound too cliche, but you know that feeling you get when somebody texts your phone that you really like, that bubbly and googly eye feeling, or whatever that feeling is. That's the feeling I was saying. Like, he's a fun dude, and I had a good time with him, and there may be possibilities, but that spark that I need, you know, to set my ass on fire, I'm a double fire sign. Leo sun, Aries moon. So I need passion, I need fire, I need, you know what I'm saying? I just did not get that from Lionel. So I think I want to ask Calvin on a date.
Hold on, let me take another motherfucking sip. Wait, Calvin? The other guy chose him, the other bachelor chose Calvin. So you think you about to get him from him? Like, you chose your two dudes already, so what do you mean?
Babe, if I want it, consider it a guy.
I know you fucking lying. You look like that.
I'm just saying, like, if I want it. The hard thing is getting me to like you. Okay,
it's one thing.
That's the hard part. So if I'm even remotely interested in you, and if I want you, I'm gonna get you. Yes, y'all, I said Calvin. I know Lionel picked him. However, I mean, they not off the market yet. So if you able to tame him, he gained up for grabs. And I mean, I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Yeah, but I wonder how the other dude would feel though. Like, he took his nigga. Like, I don't know. Like, how did that date go? I don't know. None of that.
They better step your game up.
Oh, cause you
better apply pressure. You're supposed to apply pressure in all aspects of your life. So if I could pull him, you never had him.
Yeah, apply pressure and don't fold. That's what they gotta know.
Baby, you better know it. I don't feel bad for wanting to reach out to Kelvin at all, because as from what I heard, as of right now, everybody's still single. And until somebody's off the market or until a ring is on that finger, everybody's up for grabs. So, I'm gonna do my thing, and if I'm interested, I'm gonna shoot my shot. So y'all can reach out to him and see if he will wanna go out and see where it go from there. But this is too much, like,
You done kicked my girl D out, man.
Hopefully D wanna be my friend. You know, if I see him out in the streets, you know.
Yeah, you be my friend.
He brought the Henny, you know what I'm saying? He stood out for that, so
yeah,
I'm cool. I'm down with still being cool with him.
But you're looking for love right now.
I'm looking for love. Like, I'm fake. I've been through, we both know. Don't nobody know you know what I've been through.
You've been through some shit, and like, you deserve everything coming your way.
Exactly. So it's
good
like,
shit, no bad shit.
Exactly. So it's time for me to, you know what I'm saying? Now that I think I'm completely over the previous situation, it's time for me to now apply that same energy, because I now know how good of a person I am. It's time for me to apply that energy.
I always tell you too good of a. That's another conversation for another day. But I always say you're so loyal, Or that, like, you know that.
I know. So it's now time for me to apply that somewhere where I'm gonna say it's gonna be appreciated, but it's gonna be reciprocated. You know, you're going to know what I'm doing.
Right.
So, Lionel, if you're watching this, I mean, it ain't no beef unless you want it to be beef, but it ain't no beef on my end. So, you know, we could still be cool. I still buy you a drink if I see you in the club, but your contestant was looking kind of good. You didn't snatch him up good enough, so I'm gonna reach out to him.
Hold up, wait.
Stop the music.
Did that really just happen? Did he do that?
Did Dennis really go behind our backs?
He went. That's disrespectful. He went behind our backs.
Not only our backs, but he went behind Lionel's back as well.
And you stole his man.
Kelvin.
You trash.
Trash.
Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna go good.
It's not.
Cause you ain't following the damn rules.
This is to me possibly finding love.
Find love, please.
Possibly a husband.
A period.
You know, I'm shooting for the stars. So
look, I'm ready to be in a wedding.
We gonna see.
God bless.
Yes.
Everything coming your way. Speaking into existence.
Okay then.
Let's see what happens with Dennis and Kelvin.
I love the hug. I love it. So Kelvin walked through the door, and my initial thoughts was, he looks nice. I noticed his skin from afar, and his skin was very smooth. So I was happy to see him. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself? How are you?
I'm good. I can't complain. How was your day?
Work was work. You know, made money, do what I do.
And it's always good to make money, right?
That's what I'm telling you.
Well, I got this DM from Dennis telling me to meet him at this location. Now, I wasn't gonna go because at the same time, in the beginning, because they had the choice to be able to pick, either both of us or anything. But I just said, forget it. Just you only live once. So I just went to the location, not knowing what to expect. But hey, as I stated, you only live once. I mean, when I see Dennis, I see short, I see short a leprechaun, but he look cute, bald headed red boy. So I was like, smiling and everything. It was good to see him and have our one-on-one. So it's it was more attractive as far as from the first time I seen him.
So do you know why you're here?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Because you feel like you made the wrong choice as far as like your friends didn't make the correct decision. So want to see what's up with me?
Oh, okay. You are a smart man. You caught on quick,
yeah.
So I like that. So yes, I was initially going to choose you, but when my friends picked somebody, I had to level it out. But I had to let them know, like, I think I want to, just to pick your brain, see, if you vibe. You stood out. You was one of the ones that stood out to me. So
I appreciate it. I mean, honestly, I thought you was gonna pick me that first time too. I was like, okay, but you chose who you chose, but. See where I'm at now.
I agree. Look, I'm over here cheesing. I can't stop smiling. This is the spark, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. What I've been waiting for. What I've been yearning for. I finally have it with him, and it's good. It's good. The energy is good. It don't feel forced. It don't feel none of that. Like, it's just natural. But tell me a little bit about yourself.
33.
So you're older than me. Okay.
I'm from Blackville, South Carolina.
Blackville.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't make that face. Don't make that face. It's I love my little country town. It's small, but it's very family oriented. But I'm here. I vision myself to do better, so I push myself to do better.
So what type of dudes do you normally gravitate to? Like,
I do have a type. You gotta, you gotta fit. Gotta go take care of yourself. Hygiene is important. You must not stink. And it's just like I go about. It's not like who I like or anything or you gotta look sexy or anything. If I vibe with you, we got a great connection.
Now I want to know what really happened between him and Lionel. Why didn't he stay over there, or what made him actually take my invitation to come meet with me? I got a question though. How was your date? The Lionel, is that his name?
Yeah, that's his name.
Lionel, how was it? I'm just curious.
I mean, it was blah. I mean, came in. It was. I mean, we had a little segment as far as that. Had some little ingredients. It wasn't my forte as far as with the ingredients and everything that was there, but Yeah.
Nothing too memorable.
No,
You could be honest.
no, it's nothing really too memorable, and that's me being real. Like, it was what it was. It was just like, it was shenanigans. How can I put this? It's just like, we grown men. Make your decision. See what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's.
I got
But I'm thinking, it don't need the crisscross and bounce back and do all this, all this stuff. No, just go ahead. Say what you gonna say. I'm grown. I can take it. Yeah.
The difference between Lionel and Dennis is Lionel is tall, dark skinned. Basically, just move here. And Dennis is, short, light skinned, been here for a few. The difference is the hygiene.
The food is here, so let's say grace.
All right.
Your hands are very smooth. I like it.
Okay. All right.
God is great. God is good. Let us thank you for our food. Lord, please nourish the hands that prepared this meal and let it be nourishment to our soul and our body. Amen.
Amen.
I do, quick and easy.
Yeah, absolutely. You better do that kindergarten prayer.
Listen,
That's right.
Listen, that's even more. That's more adult than my normal one.
Yeah, your hands a little rough.
These are the hands of a working man.
Yeah, that's what my mom always said. A man with a soft hand,
Don't get his hands dirty.
yeah, don't get his hands.
And then one of the times I do get dirty. I mean, outside of other things, but
Yeah, I'm about to say other things like what?
you'll find out later, possibly.
Possibly. Well, let's hope. Well, let's hope that's an adventure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We at the end of the day, and it was good. I turned him on a hookah. We in this good Greek restaurant where the food was good. I had me a couple Hennessy sidecars, so it's vibing. It's time to wrap it up. So the pressure's really on me now because now I have 3 people to actually choose from, and I work good under pressure, but this is a lot. Like, this is my livelihood. This is my future. This is someone else's future. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know if I'm making the right choice. Am I ready to actually give up my hot boy card? Like, it's a lot going through my mind right now. So I have a lot of things to ponder over. So the food was good. The drinks was good. I taught you how to hookah. So you're going to always remember me. I don't know about you. Did you want to stay here? Did you want to go to the next spot?
That's up to you, but I mean, I'm willing to spend more time with you.
I'm not ready to get rid of you yet. So.
Yeah, I mean,
we in Deep Ellum, so I can show you a couple spots, that you may not know about or that you may have never been to. Hopefully, that's something else that you'll always remember, when you think of me.
I like deep conversation. Absolutely.
Wow, the date with Dennis was great. I mean, I definitely would like to see him, outside, just to see where it goes, just to see, how we connect more. Because, it was real quick because we both had to, work. We got bills and everything to pay. So that's what I do like about him. He's a hustler. And, he's about his money, just like me, about getting those coins. That's always important, and I'm just excited to see as far as where we go.
Let's go on and get out of here. Ready?
Let's go.
I mean, the date's over now. I don't agree how he did it, but there might be a connection there.
Well, let's move on to Lionel and his friends.
Let's do.
Coming up on Lovers and Friends.
Okay, so I do got something to tell you. I was down here like a week ago, and I was just passing through, just having a casual day, and I actually seen Dennis and Kelvin on the date.
I'm like, here.
What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is Really BTV. Come on over to my channel and check it out. We have the latest reviews on most of your reality TV and even some scripted shows and regular lives about celebrity gossip and what's going on in the news. Come on over and check me out.
Welcome back to Lovers and Friends.
Let's check with Lionel and his friends.
Ooh, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing.
Today I'm meeting with my friends. We're gonna go down to Deep Ellum and we're gonna talk about my experience with these men. I got a lot to tell them.
How you been? I've been good.
I ain't seen you in a minute.
I know, so you gotta let me know what's going on.
I don't know where to start. A lot been going on. Let's start with the mixer.
The mixer, yeah. How you like that?
I ain't like it. Like
It was too much.
It was a lot going on.
Well, you look nice, so that's what matters.
Thank you.
No fucking
What's going
time.
on? Right.
No, like it's always.
Sit over here.
Always you always late.
Okay.
The late one.
How you been?
I've been good. How are you?
Good. So we just about to talk about the mixer.
Okay.
About what went down. How did I didn't like it.
You did.
When I walked in, like I saw people, I was like, I don't like these people. Like it was because I saw them big dudes first, so I was like,
But you said you didn't have no preference.
I don't, but at the same time, it was just it threw me off guard. It just caught me off guard. They had that one person that was asking me a bunch of weird ass questions. And you had people saying they like
The boy with the big old booty.
yeah.
Top bottom verse.
And then on top of it, it was the people saying they had like this relationship like 2 weeks ago. Someone was like a month ago. Like, people were saying all kinds. I'm like, why y'all here, right? Like, what can you do for me? Like, if y'all just got a relationship, like, that don't even make sense. So the group date.
Oh, so I went on a group date first.
The group date was the first date. It was both of them. And it was a competition. They had to like both cook me a dish. It was like quiche. And like
Quiche? Waukesha?
it was like quiche. So they both cooked it and like it was conversation. So I had to taste both of them. I didn't pick like who I picked based off of the food. It was like more so like the connection. And I just feel like I did like Kelvin at that point, but like Mike was the gentleman.
Did
like,
anybody wow you?
Mike came with roses. They was real roses. Like,
and they went from Dollar Tree?
They went fake. They was real.
That's what's up.
So I picked Mike on a solo date with.
Yeah,
but like Kelvin was salty when he didn't get picked. Like he was real salty. Like he kept saying, "I'm not mad. It's what it is," but when you could tell he was upset.
Yeah.
I would have been upset too.
I was upset if I didn't get picked, but I'm not gonna sit there
You
and
chose him.
like be so. It was like Darius man, like he was like it was bitter. Like it was real bitter. He was like, "I'm not mad," but I mean. So as we're talking, I had told him, Kelvin was a little salty because he was like, it kind of scared me just a tiny bit. I guess I get it. Like you put yourself out there and to get stomped on. Like I get it. This is my biggest thing. I didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings doing this. But I mean, it's part of the game, baby. It's what you signed up for. You knew there was a chance you were gonna get picked. So then I picked Michael on a separate date with.
Okay.
And we did fucking yoga.
Oh, I thought you was about to say fuck. I was about to say whoa. Okay, yeah, I did yoga.
No, but the man was like, it was supposed to be new yoga.
Oh.
And I was like,
no yoga. It kind of sound fun though.
Fun. Because you were thought about it. So it's probably fun to you. But I mean, it was cool. Like, I was laughing the whole time because my body was not made for yoga. Like, at all.
But you ain't stretched beforehand.
I know what we was doing. It was a surprise.
It was a surprise. So was the conversation good?
Yeah, like I learned a little more. And like you had said before, Mike is the one who got a son. He is the one who got a son. Now, this is my theory. When dudes be too good, some don't be right. They crazy. Some ain't right. Y'all watch Lifetime. Every time the man be too good, he either beating the woman up or he done killed his family somewhere else. Like, y'all know some dudes be too good, some don't be right. So, I don't know. That's one of my reservations with Mike. Some not right.
Okay, so I do got something to tell you. I was down here like a week ago, and I was just passing through, just having a casual day, and I actually seen Dennis and Kelvin on the date.
Now we sitting here talking, and Glenn opened his mouth and said he saw Kelvin and Dennis on a date. I'm like, here. I was shocked. I know what to think. I know what to say. I was like, well, I don't really care. And the party was like, okay, this is some bullshit. But I mean, I don't know. There's some sneaky shit going on. I was gonna get to the bottom of it, but I mean, it's life. You know, maybe I wasn't on for Kelvin. Maybe, you know, they linked up. Maybe they was a connection at the mixer. I don't know. I just saw it coming. Shit, it threw me off. Like my mind was gone, but I kept a straight face.
That's late.
Did you? That got nothing to do with me. I don't even care. Like I said, like, ooh, I don't care. That's not my man. Like, nothing to do with me. Like I told you when I didn't pick
that's fucked up.
When I didn't pick that boy, like his attitude changed. It was like a red flag. Like
he socked it to you.
If you want me to talk to him, then he can go right ahead because
it's not given. You don't really care.
I honestly don't give a damn. God bless both of them. I wish them all the best. So. Girl, we should have called when you say them now. You should
have FaceTimed me.
I would have pulled up. I would have pulled up. All right, I'm done talking to my friends. I think I got an idea of who I'm gonna pick or what I'm gonna do. I ain't 100% certain, but I might have an idea. I don't know yet.
Well, let's go get some food, y'all. Get a drink, and
where we going?
Kick back. I guess a little taco spot.
It looks like we have a clue on whom Lionel will choose. Not sure about Dennis.
Yeah, we're definitely not sure about Dennis.
I can't believe it's been 6 long weeks already.
Very long, but very short journey.
Before Dennis and Lionel choose who they want, we need to sit with them to make sure that they're ready.
First up, we have Dennis.
So Cece, are you ready to talk to Dennis?
I am definitely ready because Dennis is going to give us like everything that we want to hear. And I'm just trying to figure out if he found.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hello,
baby.
What's going on?
Yes, for the bright colors. Look at that, like Easter eggs.
Gotta stay in the season. So here we are, we done with all the dates, and I had a very good time with all the gentlemen, but it's time to let Cece and Lion know what went on, how everything went, where I'm standing, but I also have to let them know that I might have hit up somebody I shouldn't have hit up.
All right, so Dennis,
yes,
you ready to spill the beans?
Yes.
Okay, so we want to know, me and Cece would like to know how it went. How was your experience? How everything went? So, were you happy with who your friends chose for you? I know that your friends chose D, and you chose Lonnie. How did that go?
Both of them had different things that stood out. You know what I'm saying? Their conversation was very good. I was actually quite surprised. I did choose my pick.
And who was it?
And this for the one-on-one day, right?
No, this is for the group day with D and Lionel.
Okay.
So I chose Lionel. And the reason behind me choosing Lionel, even though actually the conversation was better, it really wasn't.
Okay.
And if anybody knows me, know I'm a conversation guy. You gotta mentally stimulate me for anything. So you know the type of person I am.
What you're looking for?
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like the
we
person.
did ask them to give lap dances, so maybe he was coming
And
to
he was
read
good.
down
You know,
from
and he
his
burst
lap.
out with the Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want everybody to be them. I do. I'm an equal opportunist. I want everybody to do them, be yourself. Right. But it was just a little too much for me. You get what I'm saying?
It's
So
like you already got me. You ain't got to try to overdo it. Okay.
So Dennis, word on the street is you're trying to have a hot boy summer.
A real hot boy summer.
I am.
Because, you had a private date behind our back.
So we need you to kind of fill us in on who it was.
I did.
And what happened? What happened?
Okay. So yes, I did. I chose Kelvin.
Okay.
When I saw the other bachelor choose him, I was actually going to pick him anyway. So I chose to reach out to Kelvin and, extend the olive branch and see if he was interested. And he was.
Okay.
He was ready.
Now let me clarify what the rules was for everybody. The rules was I can pick 2, Lionel can pick 2, and we can possibly pick each other's person. Okay? So I technically didn't do anything wrong. Okay? If you had done your shit, your person would have came over here. If I had done mine, they wouldn't have went over there. So I mean, at this point, everybody up for grabs. So yes, it's 2 dates. I have Lionel and Kelvin to pick from. The competition is fierce. It really is. They both bring something that the other don't.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it depends on, you know, compatibility. I gotta, like I told both of them, I have to feel a vibe. Right. I talk a lot of shit, y'all. Like I really do. And I like to have a good time. I don't like to be restricted. That is true. But I'm ready to change. Like, when the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Okay, so I can't keep doing the same stuff that I've been doing all my life and think I'm gonna find a husband or a wife and I'm gonna live happily ever after. No, I'm willing to change some things about myself to find the right person. I'm really ready to do that. I'm tired of rolling over in my bed and nobody been there.
Okay, so during this process, what have you learned about Dennis? Because Dennis has not been in a committed relationship ever. So I would like to know, what did you learn about yourself during this process?
To broaden my horizons. You know, like
expound.
Exactly. So what you may want may not be what's for you. You know what I'm saying? I have this picture perfect idea of a person or an idea of a man in my head, but clearly that ain't worked for me in 30 years. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of step outside your comfort zone to see, just at least give it a try. Not saying it's gonna work.
Sometimes though.
It is so hard.
It takes a lot of unlearning.
It's so hard because I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? We all like what we like, but what we like is the reason why I'm here.
So with that being said, we're gonna wrap it up, and we would like to know if you have a decision, or have you been thinking about who you...
I've absolutely been thinking about it. I've absolutely been thinking about it.
Okay. Are you gonna let us know, or are you still trying to figure it out? Are you waiting? Like,
y'all have to see. I know who I want. I know who I'm gonna pursue. Hopefully they feeling the same way. I'm gonna invite them over, let them know, you know, my feelings, how I'm feeling, and see where we stand, and see if they're willing to possibly continue this journey with me.
I feel like I kind of like low-key know. I mean, cause you know.
Do you?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but we'll see.
I'm gonna get a shirt made and it had a name on there and then pop up.
Me too.
I don't know, because quite possible I could bring back the person from last season.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so y'all don't know.
All right.
So yeah.
Wrap it up.
Let's go.
It was.
Let me call.
Well.
Let me call.
Next question.
But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming out.
From that conversation, I don't know who Dennis is gonna choose. Next up is Lionel.
I'm not sure if, you know, Lon or CC can help me make a decision, because I feel like ultimately it's up to me. Maybe they can give some advice, maybe, but that's probably about it.
Hey, what's up, Lionel? Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, so we just kind of wanted to pull you together, see how you felt about the mixer, the dates, you know, and everything. Just kind of get a feel for it.
Oh, well, I didn't like the mixer at all.
You didn't?
No. When I walked in there and like saw everybody, I was like, this is an interesting group of people. I don't know where they came from, but I was trying to be open to it, but I was not feeling it. I was gonna walk out.
So how did you feel about the people your friend tested?
Michael.
You like Michael, okay?
I was upset. They heard about it after we left the venue.
Okay.
I was upset. I was like, why was y'all picking him? Like, y'all know, not my type, but I guess that's the whole point of this. So.
Exactly. Kind of out the box.
So then I was like, okay. And so then, but then that changed though, because at the group date with him and the guy I picked, Kelvin, he really blew me away. I was shocked. His food tastes better. They cooked for me. His food tastes better. He bought me roses.
Oh.
Yeah, he was
on it.
He was, and it really had threw me off. So
that perspective changed.
It did, because initially I really wanted to work for the other person. So I was like, okay, but you know, I had to pick a mic because we were on a solo date. And we did yoga.
How was that?
I struggled.
You know, yoga could be a little loose.
I struggled. I didn't mind Lon and CC asking me about anything. You know, they were real. You know, they weren't like real standoffish. They were real, like, you know, warm and welcoming. And so, I mean, it was easy to talk to them because they were so, you know, they're cool and chill. So, and they were attractive. So, like, that makes stuff easier too.
What was your biggest takeaway from it all?
I guess learn to be open to new things.
Do you think you found another lover or a friend?
I don't know yet. I haven't really decided. I've still been thinking about it. I still, you know, trying to process everything, you know. But I don't know yet. I don't know.
Okay.
That's a fair answer.
All right, I've had my time with Lionel and CC, and I think right now I'm ready to make a decision.
From that conversation, I don't know who Lana's going to choose.
It's time to finally see if they found love or another friend.
Coming up on Lovers and Friends.
So today is the day I'm going to let him know that I'm choosing him, and hopefully he's receptive, hopefully on the same accord. Hopefully I got a black his eye for him thinking or talking shit or turning me down. No, I'm just joking.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Are you looking for a beautiful fruit display for your next event? Why not contact DMA Designs to create a memorable display for your special occasion? We specialize in creating unique displays for events such as baby showers, weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, retirement, office parties, and other social gatherings. For booking, contact DMA Designs today at 678-517-3338. We look forward to serving you.
Welcome back to Lovers and Friends. All right, it's time to finally see if they found love or another friend. Here's Dennis.
So today is the day I'm going to let him know that I'm choosing him, and hopefully he's receptive, hopefully on the same accord. Hopefully I got a black his eye for him thinking or talking shit or turning me down. No, I'm just joking. But, you know, I'm just here to let him know that I was feeling him and I enjoyed our date, I enjoyed his company, and we'll see where it goes.
Hoods are the best, right?
They are. Okay, y'all guessed it. Y'all guessed it. Yes, the person that I chose is Kelvin. There was an initial spark. The spark was real. And I would have initially chose him if Lionel wouldn't have picked him, but I guess I'm a little too, I don't know. I wasn't picking nobody else in sloppy seconds. So, here it is. I stole him, I got him, and I'm happy with my choice. I'm very happy with my choice. So do you know why you're here?
I don't know. I just got a feeling you about to tell me.
Your words is so slick. I love it. No, but I'm here to bring you and tell you what's been going on with me, and I guess how the other dates went. They're not here, so you can clearly see that they didn't go as planned. You know, good guys, wonderful guys, just not what I'm looking for. They're gonna be good from somebody else.
Yeah, just not you.
Just not me.
I could agree.
You know, good friends. I believe we can be good friends, but there was some things that made me raise my eyebrow that I'm not settling for. I'm not going with. So I'm much rather just keep a friendship and let it be that. Hopefully we can be friends.
Yeah.
But I brought you here to tell you that I have chosen you to possibly be a lover and not a friend.
Oh my God, Dennis chose me, you guys. Oh my God. Who would have known? But hey, you know how that goes at the same time. But we did vibe. We did vibe well, you know. He's, you know, a perfect gentleman. He paid for the meal. I'm used to me paying for shit, you know what I'm saying? But he paid for my meal. Y'all, that right there was points already, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? He chose me. Yay.
However, I have some concerns.
Absolutely.
I have some things that I guess I was testing the water, testing your temperature, and it didn't come back to the degree that I wanted it to be.
Right, absolutely.
One being, I haven't been here for you for a week. Not saying that I have to hear from you every day, all day, but I kind of did that on purpose just to see if you were going to be assertive in a sense. We both know that I'm horrible at texting, so I understand to a degree if you're not texting, but I told you that I like to FaceTime. Okay? And I didn't get a call, and then it'll be a whole week tomorrow. What's going on with that? What was up?
Oh, I don't know. Do you even see my phone as far as with the missed call that I called you and you didn't pick up that FaceTime and I stopped calling? Like, well, I can show it to you. Yeah, I called you.
No, I don't recall that.
So I thought you was busy as far as that, and I told you before when we talked, I was gonna give you your space and time because I know you haven't been. How can I put this? In a relationship, so I didn't want to nag and be like, "You didn't see my call? You didn't see my anything?" I feel like you was busy, so I gave you your space. His time was that when you.
But sometimes you got, and I'm not saying I'm not one of them guys that want you to chase me at all. Nobody deserves to be chased, but you gotta. What's going on? I ain't heard from you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're kind of, I ain't gonna say fighting for my love, but you're kind of here to get my attention. But we have agreed that it was my fault. I guess I'll take the blame.
We can't even say it's our fault. Your fault or my fault. It's both of our fault because at the same time, we're both grown men. We could have did the same thing as reach out. But at the same time, I was doing what you was doing as far as like, just wanted to see as far as if you was going to reach out. But at the same time, that was both of our fault. And that's where the thin lines as far as communication lays. Like,
how could you not like somebody who, people just don't think like that. Like, they just don't. So, yeah, when he didn't hit me up for a week, that initially, it left a bad taste in my mouth because I feel like when you first approaching somebody, you first meet somebody, you want to put on your good foot. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure everything is good and everything is straight. You kind of want to win them over. And I mean, at the end of the day, not saying nobody got to fight over me or chase me because I don't want nobody to do that. But you're on a show to fight for someone's love. You're on a show to fight for someone's attention. So by me choosing you, you need to show me why I should continue to choose you. Okay, so why you look nervous?
Because he's silly, man.
Relax. So as I said, I choose you. Mm-hmm. I guess I never asked you choose me.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what kind of question is that. Yeah,
it's a real question.
It's a question as far as like I enjoy your company, Dennis. You are a very cool person as far as that. You're cool people, but at the same time, I gotta whip you in shape. But you know what I'm saying? You cool though.
So cool. You didn't give in and you didn't give up. That's the thing. Like I tell you, I will test you. I ain't gonna lie. I will test you in the beginning to see how much you can handle. Mm-hmm. I'm allowed to handle.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not saying I'm the easiest person to deal with. Mm-hmm. So if you can get over the trial period.
Dennis chose me as far as with that, as far as in that moment. I said yes, I chose him. Even though he said he had reservations as well. I wanted to, I also had reservations of my own. But we'll see how it goes. Can I get a hug and can I beat your ass on some pool?
You can get a hug, but you're not going to be my ass on some pool.
That's fine about that.
So let's start there. I'm going into it with open minds. I came on here and I approached him with open minds and endless possibilities. So we would just have to see where this journey takes us. It's a long journey ahead of us. This is something new for me that I've never done, but I'm excited. I'm receptive, but I'm hoping for the best.
Congrats to Dennis. He has found love with Kelvin. Let's give him some space and move on to Lionel.
So it's been a few days and Lionel's coming to see me and I know he has some news to share with me. So I'm excited to know, is it me or is it somebody else? I'm running behind, I'm excited, I can barely concentrate. Every emotion that you can think of is going through my mind. But I know I have to leave this gym, get ready so I can see what Lionel has to tell me. So at this point, my mind is racing. I'm thinking about everything that's happened from the beginning of this experience, from the group date with Kelvin to our one-to-one experience doing yoga, and thinking about some of the things that he shared during that time. So I'm just breathing, taking it all in, resetting to see what the rest of the night brings.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
this is really happening. So at this point, I still haven't heard from Lionel. And at this point, I'm also no longer waiting. I'm embarrassed. And I really feel misled in this moment because I really thought we were connecting. But at this point, maybe connecting isn't the right thing to do. Maybe I need to lean in on some of those red flags that he showed earlier and just choose me.
Wow. I mean, I don't know what to say about it.
I think that's really, I mean, it's messed up. It's bad. Like, my heart is broken for him.
I just think that people should go through the process and allow things to happen.
That was a sad moment.
It was a self-sabotage.
That was I would be embarrassed. I'll be mad. Cause you gonna have to pay for my gas or something. You gonna have to pay for something. You gonna have to send me some money.
I'm gonna just breathe and sit here a little bit because what I got to say ain't gonna be nice.
It hurt your feelings?
I mean,
have you ever been stood up?
No.
You ain't never been stood up?
No.
I ain't either.
I've had this problem.
Big problem.
I really needed
A good catering service.
And I kept searching and searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list. But I finally did it.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
If you were looking for one as well, look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine. Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend. Problem gone.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Lovers and Friends.
Alright, so this is your 1 month recap. Yeah, okay, so what do you have going on with you in your life right now? Like, how's your experience on the show?
So we're here, I'm back. It has been some time. A lot has changed since the last time y'all saw me. I am in the process of buying a home. I'm emotionally in a different space, getting my credit back right, bought a new car, all that good things. I am enjoying this wonderful Dallas, Texas life. And from season 1 being a contestant to now being a bachelor in season 2, I have learned some things about Dennis that I didn't even know existed, okay? And then I have also realized some things that I don't want to change. So, what I realized I don't want to change is I'm not settling. And when I say I'm not settling, y'all can see I'm here by myself, okay? So let me give y'all the inside scoop on what really happened behind camera. I'm gonna start with Lionel. Lionel, I still think he's a very handsome young man, very cool guy, but Lionel came on this show to get closer to Chasing Dallas. I'm gonna be real. The moment I asked him to spit a rhyme, we left the restaurant or the act store, and this man told me to download his CD. He let me know, I came on here to try to get closer to Chasing Dallas. I'm not that nigga. You're not using me as no stepping stone for nothing because I came on here for the right reasons. The same shit I did last season. And it didn't work. So that's why he didn't get picked. And then 2, Calvin chose not to continue with Calvin is, he was boring. And that's something I can't deal with. Like, I'm too spontaneous, I'm too free, I'm too fun. Like, I need somebody to pick it up and I like to spend money. And on top of that, y'all, anybody who know me, I paid for this first date was $100 and something. Money is not a motive to me, and it's not a big deal breaker. But we went on this second day, and this man told him to split the checks. I'm not in love with you enough for me to just keep paying for every date that we go on. So that put a very bad taste in my mouth. So I chose not to even pursue it no more. Everybody who came on the show was not here for the right reasons. And I'm gonna be quite frank, I'm gonna be blunt, I'm gonna be honest. It was wasted time, again. So I am back on the market. I am officially back having a hot boy summer. Still hopeful for love, but it's not the main thing on my mind no more. I give that shit to try the first season, it failed. I gave that shit to try the second season, it failed. So now this time, you better catch me in the wind, baby, because Dennis is out here and he is enjoying life.
Okay, so world, I'm checking back in with y'all. It's been a while since y'all seen me. Clearly, Dennis didn't choose me. That's okay. I'm still here. I'm still single, so hey, you may see more of me, whenever. Right now, I'm just focused on myself. I'm working on my music, perfecting my craft. So just, hey, if you need me, hit me up. My experience has been great so far. Meeting people at the mixer, dating Dennis, not dating Dennis. Just everything is great, from going axe throwing, rock climbing. I've never been rock climbing before, never been axe throwing before. So those were all, you know, new things to me. So this was just like a great experience. Right now, I spoke to Dennis maybe like 2 or 3 days ago. We talked about meeting up, doing something. I was out of town. He said once I get back, we can, you know, try to meet up. And I talked to him today. Well, I texted him today. I didn't get a response, so it was crickets. So I don't know what's going on there, but I'm just here, and if he wants to still speak to me or work things out, I'm able to do that.
So this whole process for me has been awesome. I have learned a lot. I met some awesome people, from the mixer through my one-to-one date, through the crowded date. It was just all great. And not only did I learn a lot about Lionel, I learned a lot about myself in this process. Some things that work for me and what things that don't work for me. So putting myself out there 3 years after being off the market, I think this was a great step in the right direction. So it's been some time now. Now we can get a little real. Let's talk about what happened off camera, right? So you saw our yoga date. I was feeling so bad after the date because I saw how hard the instructor was on him. So I actually invited Lionel over to our gym, my gym, off camera, and had an intimate private yoga experience with him. He did great, and he seemed so open to the experience. We had drinks, we had food, and we really seemed to be connecting off camera. So when it was time for us to film our last scene and I didn't see him, shook. There should be another word for shook. I was so shook in that moment. So maybe Lionel wasn't what am I trying to say? Pause there. So maybe Lionel wasn't a good fit for me, but I'm glad I learned it sooner than later. So I have no regrets in this process and wish Lionel nothing but the best. And I'm sure I'll bump into you. I mean, it's Dallas. It's a small, big city.
All right, my experience of being on this show, you know, it was a roller coaster. I was a little bit nervous, shy, you know, somewhat, you know, timid about doing it. You know, I had a lot of self-doubt. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but it was a great experience. I had fun. I actually got to see a lot of Dallas, especially, you know, being new here from Blackville, you know, little Blackville, South Carolina. You know, look it up. It's a real country town. But the experience that I have had with Lovers and Friends has been great. Markel has been excellent. You know, time has been off, but you know, at the same time, you know, we work with them. You know, and that's all that matters. All right, you know, Lionel, you know, I wish you well. You know, even though you didn't pick me as far as with that, and I heard through the grapevine that you know, couldn't get me off your mind after that date, but you know, I declined it because you turned me down. So, hey, rejection is what it is. So at the same time, and you know, with Dennis, you know, with my dating life, I'm single. I'm still single. You know, living life, being me. You know, going after what I want and how I want it and who I want. So you know, it's just like I said. You know, I'm not going to settle for less. But let me tell you the whole story as far as that. You know, Dennis is a cool guy, very cool guy. You know, but he's just, like I said, I don't got time to train nobody or raise nobody. I don't got no kids for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no kids for a reason. Okay? So, you know, I'm not calling him a child or anything, but at the same time, I can't make a grown man do something. I don't want to feel like I'm pressuring you to do something when it's already been addressed, because you don't trust me. I will listen, you know, the first time, you know, and definitely work on what you're asking of me. But if you don't return that door is closed. It's just what it is. You know, it works 50-50 both ways. This has been a love roller coaster, but I'm single. Hit me up. Hit me up. Oh, I am picky too, so.
All right. Okay, so y'all see me here by myself, which means I didn't pick anybody. So I hung out with Kelvin and Mike, both outside of the cameras. Okay, so this is what happened with Kelvin. I want to say a week or two after the group date, he wrote me on Jacked. and was like, "What's up?" And I really like, I had just downloaded Jack because like, you know, I was bored. I'm not a big social media app kind of person. But he was writing me, and when I finally realized who it was, I was like, "Oh, this is Kelvin." And so we exchanged numbers, we talked, and we hung out outside the cameras. And it just shit went left, y'all. Like, we hung out. He actually did cook for me again. And actually, it was actually good this time, surprisingly. He made homemade cookies at one point. He made this other, I forgot, he cooked something else that was good. But we hung out, we drunk, stuff like that. He was telling me how much he liked me, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I did like him a lot at that moment. And he was trying to get me to sabotage the show, like all kind of stuff. Like he was trying to get me to tell Markel, I don't want to go on a date with Mike no more. Like the message that I sent Markel and told him I didn't want to go on a date with Mike no more. Kelvin said that from my phone. I didn't write it. Kelvin wrote it. And I was going along with it. And the only reason I feel like I didn't because like he had really like he showed his ass at one point. He snapped on me. Like the boy is crazy. We had sex once. Oh my god, like child, it was a lot, but like I'm glad it happened how it happened. But like at one point I did think like, you know, we were going to like date because like I did like him. Like after I got to know him outside the cameras, he was different. We did have like a lot of like, you know, fun and great conversations and fun times, whatever. But like we had gotten into it really bad, and it just, the boy is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He crazy, and God showed me who he was when he needed to show me, because the boy was not for me. My advice for, you know, hopefully the season 3 people, be open-minded. You know, don't be so judgmental, because I was a little judgmental, I feel like, in this process. I feel like maybe if I wouldn't have been so like standoffish and judgmental, I probably could have, you know, it probably would have went differently for me. You know, listen, be on time to your meetings. Text back, get your shit done, because I had all issues with that. But I want to say, like, I wouldn't change this experience for the world. You know, production was great. I had fun. It was something fun. It was something fun. I don't regret it at all. I did think I was gonna find love. Honestly, I think I was gonna find somebody today. I did think that in the beginning. And I did think that up until, you know, I think my last date with Mike, where it was off camera, I thought, you know, I could have, but every time we were together, like, he never tried to kiss me. Like, it just didn't give like romantic like I thought it would, honestly. I mean, it happens. But like I said, the main thing is to be open-minded, because I feel like that's the biggest thing, because you don't know what you get yourself into. So it's best to be open-minded and don't expect anything, because it's definitely an experience.
So the guys have trusted the process and found somewhat of a success.
Somewhat. Make sure you follow and subscribe Everything Chasing Reality for updates on Lovers and Friends.
Thank you guys for being here with us. I enjoyed you. Lon D enjoyed you. Can't wait to see you soon. I'm Cece.
I'm Lon D, and we are signing out.
You got it.